So Oscar's in the lead, Ford's in second, and Lance second to last here is in third.
Yep. Axe is just 2 points off of Lance here.
Okay.
In that 22 truck.
Yep.
Those top four are really the ones fighting.
Yep, 68 laps to decide the champion.
So what's the pit stuff like?
Well, we know drivers have 6 sets of tires for the entire race. They've scuffed in their first set in the qualifying runs. And I think that's going to be more than enough to make it 68 laps. So there might be 1 or 2 pit stops. So tire sets are not really a worry. A fall off isn't terrible. I think you're going to have to run a few laps before you think about pitting if there's a caution.
And the drivers, they're going to have to work through the dirty air all day, try and find the clean air. It's just going to be who can move around the best and is the most versatile, I'd say.
I agree with that. And definitely with the lines you can take in the corners. There's definitely a multi-groove racetrack here at Charlotte. You can get right up against the wall, kind of get that bubble of air between you and the wall, and it helps you around the corners. So you'll see some guys ripping the top. That's how Cut put it on pole. It's on the top. But right behind him, Oscar and a lot of the others were kind of middle of the track on the bottom. So, it's really tight with which lane's the fastest. If you want to make moves, you need to be good everywhere.
Exactly, Agent. So who are y'all's picks to win this race?
I'm gonna go with Cut.
I'm gonna go with Oscar for the championship and the win.
I'd say probably.
I'm going with Ford. Ford's always good.
Oscar and Ford, 2 very good picks, but I'm gonna have to go with Oscar. I just think he knows how to close, he's gonna get it done.
I don't know. My pick was Ford ever since Auto Club, so I really hope he wins. Because I also just signed him in the Cup Series to be my teammate.
Yeah. And Kimmy, want to watch him in the back because Kimmy, he could have a lot of pace in that truck. He can very well drive up to the front in these first few laps.
He's running for that 5,000 Robux. And with the tire sets carryover, Kimmy has a tire advantage starting the race because all of their tire wear carried over, and he did not qualify, so he's got probably around 100%.
Yeah, Bubble, he has a 5,000 Robux motivation for him, so I'm sure he's going to be going after it.
All right, so we've got the green this time.
Yep, going green soon. If really quick, Bubble, you want to give us the rundown on the resets and damage and all the rules around there?
Well, there is front end damage and rear damage, so you can get towing damage if you hit the wall on the back end. They both count for a reset. You have 1 reset. If you wreck again, front or rear, you're done. If you flip in the grass, it's immediately done. And if you hit the catch fence, it is immediately done. So you do have to be careful.
Yeah, we're going to see on this restart, they're going to get all over the place, trying to get as much spots as they can before they start to spread out and the dirty air starts to get into effect. But they're going to try and gain as many spots on this start as they can.
And the doubling doesn't look like it's happening for Oscar.
Looks like
Everyone
Oscar
else is doubling up. Oscar is super late, and the green has been called off.
So that was a great start for my pick. And now we're going to double the entire. And he's sent to the back. That is an incredible change here. And he's spinning into Kimmy. Nice.
That's not good for his tires. Same with Ford. Their 2 championship leaders are having a complete meltdown.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. Ford's going to get pretty damage. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. That was so close.
Ford is losing tire wear as he keeps spinning. This has already gone on to a wild start before you even drop the green.
All right, choose my pick, Lance.
Now, P1 and P2 in the standings are to the back for this start.
Now, how is Oscar in front of Kimmy?
Yeah, Oscar should be behind Kimmy, I think. Looks like they're getting that switched around here. I
don't think they can go green. They still can't go green.
I think there's still time.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we got a little bit of time here. Here we go, double file off of 4. And the green flag flies here at Charlotte for the championship finale.
I got to get used to dirty air here. I don't think they've run in a pack yet.
Oh my goodness. Bart already looking 3 wide between Oscar and Kimmy. Is getting packed up there after the top 2.
Cut out to an early lead.
Lance is in the corner 2 deep. There's a little bit of blocking on the back straightaway. Ryder's going to get to his inside, and now you see Oscar making a move on Axe. He's made some early progress here after the incidents pre-green.
On the grass, on the front straightaway. That's dangerous if he gets loose.
Oh, Lance. Slow out the corner. Get a bump from Axe. Training on the outside. Going super fast.
Starting to get a gap. Look at this different line here from PC early, trying to challenge Cut.
Oh, Ryder in the wall.
Oscar in the wall as well.
Looks like there's a bump right at the finish line. I wonder if that could loosen anybody up as the tires go down. I'd be curious to see if that happens.
Ryder had to brake because Lance just sent it up the inside. Middle of turn 2.
Cut was sitting pretty at the front, but PC, someone put some pressure on him. He knows he needs the points today.
Here he
And-
comes. Look at the inside.
He has to clean air on his nose.
And we have a battle for the lead as well, guys.
That's what we're talking about.
PC. Yeah, Cut had a really good exit, but PC's trying to hang with him.
Oh my God, Lance in the
further
wall.
back,
and
Lance in the wall.
pulling
He's
a
running
wreck.
up
in the wall.
Field.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
and he's-
Damage for Lance.
Oh, Ryder.
Oh, and Ryder's
Trying to keep
gonna-
it out of the wall.
Keeps it
Oh,
on.
he does it.
Oh my
Good job.
goodness, what a save.
championship contender Lance with front end damage. That is not good.
What a save, Ryder.
Oh, PC is going to lose positions under yellow because he's going to be at the back.
So did anybody see what happened there with Lance?
Yeah,
and
Right.
Lance completely drilled the wall by himself, and then almost came to a complete stop in front of the field, and there's no one for anyone else to go. He got spun around.
Yeah, if Lance was to win the championship, that's get his next game.
Gotta go get some ketchup.
Mistakes like that. Can't be making mistakes in the race like that.
I agree.
Oscar up to P3. Cut still leads. Axe P2. Oh, that's not Oscar. I mean Kimmy. Similar schemes. Kimmy up to P3. Oscar P4. Fart P5. PC P6. Ryder P7. And Lance routes up.
Lance just gets up here. It looks like he did a little jump on the start to try to get a momentum advantage. He's going to pass two cars. As up front, Cut leading late apex here. There's a bit of squeezing for the
Oh,
second spot.
Oscar,
Can Oscar nip up?
Pretty wide.
Oscar nipped him for a second.
Good move.
Oscar to P2.
And his championship rival, Fard, followed him through. He is clear as well.
Oh, look at Axe looking around the outside in the top lane. Can he make it stick?
Fard and Oscar methodically.
Fard's gonna
make
clear.
the race at the field.
Got to run on Oscar. He's going to go to the outside.
And here comes Axe as well, trying to follow him through.
Cut.
And he sends it down to the inside of Fard. Can he make it stick there?
Cut running away there up at the front.
Here goes
Kimmy has a
Kimmy.
key front.
He's got
Kimmy
space.
three wide.
Wide.
What an overtake by Kimmy.
What a move.
Totally. Looks like Fard's gonna go around the outside. But Kimmy's sticking there.
Look at Oscar's. Oh, Axe is blocking.
Oscar three wide.
Come on, wide.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Takes him in.
Kimmy,
Save it. Kimmy, save it. You got it. Lock her
No
down.
caution.
Oh, Axe bounces off the wall. Oscar's going to go past them both.
Very exciting racing there, but Axe taking the 4 wide on lap 8. Lap 7. Didn't really need to do that, but oh well.
PC pushing forward. He was
Great
right down
name.
to turn 1.
I just realized his
Side by
name is-
side behind them. Lance.
My PC fell asleep.
Oh,
Axe hit the wall in front of Ford. Cut hit the wall. Here comes Oscar.
Side by side for the lead. Going into turn 3, Oscar on that inside lane. But Cut has been good at rolling the top. It's going to be hard to keep momentum as we see Cut with the
Oscar
momentum
is
back
down.
around Oscar, taking the lead back.
Oscar
Guys,
wants,
Far just hit the wall. He's getting split 3 wide, losing a bunch of
Oscar-
positions.
Oscar wants that clean air. Here comes Lance.
The way things stand right now, Oscar has the championship in his grasp.
Oh, a nice corner from Oscar, but Cut. He holds position well. Oscar gets in his slipstream. They single file out. 190 in the turn 1. Cut's gonna go to the middle. He's gonna leave the top open. Things getting a little bit more team here in Charlotte. Kimmy giving a shove to Ford.
They've been catching the tail of this pack. I wonder if they'll keep working together.
Kimmy and Far can definitely catch. As we saw Axe hit the wall and it
hit the
smacks
wall!
the barrels.
There's no damage.
No
Yeah.
caution.
One car,
His
no
ti-
damage.
I presume that his tires.
Oh,
are
Oscar's almost to the left rear of Cut for the lead, while everyone else is dying in the back. They're actually battling here.
I wonder how bad Kimmy and Axe's tires are after the spins.
Yeah, PC got the wall there too as well. And now
Kimmy's got to run on Ryder. He's going to stick with him, though. Maybe cross him over on the exit.
Oscar following in Cut's wheel tracks.
as we're side by side there for fourth. Kimmy on the inside of Ryder, as Bubble mentioned, getting the crossover out of turn 2. Ryder's trying to give it back to him, but Kimmy holds it parked on the apex and gets the push. So Kimmy takes away P4. Has
PC
the sights
just
on
hit a
PC,
ball.
who's sliding in P3 through the grass. He's
Saved
gonna
it.
save it, but that's a time loss.
Look
Yeah,
at Lance here coming up on this battle. 3 wide through the middle.
Oscar's running a lane lower than Cut to try and gain on him because running behind him in the dirty air seems like it's not working for him.
That was a great opportunity for Kimmy, and he capitalized. He's up to P4.
But now Cut, he's starting to block Oscar, arrow blocking. He's right in the middle lane with him. 6 steps, the gap.
I feel like right now I'm looking for Cut to make a mistake from the lead, hit the wall or something, because Oscar is not really following in his tracks exactly.
Bubbles preying on Cut's downfall.
For real.
Oscar might get in the wall here. Yeah, he's gonna get in the wall.
Doesn't look like it slows you down too much if you hit it like right on the exit at a certain point. If you hit it in the middle of the corner, though, you're completely cooked. Yummy.
Oscar starting to struggle here, trying to find a way. Lance and Ryder still battling it out at the back.
You know, Kimmy's got clean air. I wonder if he's going to start making some headway here
Yeah, he could.
when he's in the wall.
He's doing really good right here. Right in the top, a little bit of clean air up there. Good momentum as there's about to be a fight for second. PC going to the outside of Oscar. Yeah, I want to say that last lap, Kimmy was 0.5 faster than Cut in the lead. So Kimmy is flying right now.
Yeah, he's riding around the top
Yeah.
very nicely in 1 and 2.
Despite that spin, the setback, he's not letting it slow him down. Oscar, though, maybe it looks like the tire wear is getting to him. His car is starting to maybe fall off a little bit. But Kimmy's coming very fast.
Still fighting for second. Oscar gets back underneath PC, and he gets that spot going into 3.
Is there much of anything you could do to save the tires around here? Or is everyone just kind of running around and it just goes away?
I
Sure,
believe it
yeah.
does wear a little bit less if you have a lower minimum speed, but at this point, with as many tire sets as you've got, I don't think it's worth it to
Kimmy
go any slower.
Kimmy got on the wall big time right there. Lost a lot of ground.
If PC got in the back of Kimmy there, that helped him into it.
Yeah, tried to go.
Oh
for the-
no, Kimmy tried to do a slide job and just went up in the wall.
PC typing a chat on racing. Number 2. Oh, my bad. He said my bad. Over the radio. Nope, they're not running all the way top. There looks like some clean air up there from what I see, but I think
Kimmy had a phenomenal exit off turn 2.
See, look, now Kimmy's all the way up there on the top. To see what type of momentum he can gain up there.
Oh, my
Kimmy in
PC
the wall.
Yeah, see, it didn't really hurt him. I think hitting it on the exit really isn't doing anything.
Maybe it's hard to see because Kimmy had to lift out of Kimmy had an awful exit. So relative to Kimmy, it looked like he had a fine exit.
Yeah, Oscar's running all the way top, so Kimmy might be getting that dirty air from him.
Now trying to find grip in the middle.
So as things run, Oscar, if it was to finish like this, Oscar would have easy championship.
Yeah, that's right, because all the contenders really are barely in the top. It looks. It's,
Lance and Ford both outside the top 5. And Alex 23 seconds back. Yeah. P2, P3, and P4 are all outside the top 5. So this is
Remember, though, they're fighting for a license too, not just a championship. Top 7 finishers in the championship get a super license. The driver's license is being discontinued after this season.
That's important for someone like PC who's running 3rd right now. That would put him in the top 7 in points.
oh, so these guys can't drive if they don't finish in the top 7, is what you're saying?
Top 7 standings. Points.
Oh, Oscar just hit a terrible wall clip and he gets front end damage.
Oh my goodness!
Corner.
Right in front of PC!
Oh, and PC runs straight into him.
Oh.
Kimmy backs it down, doesn't get any damage.
Oh, that is not 2 championships.
Terrible.
Front end damage.
Yeah, that was a terrible wall clip there.
Now Oscar has to run the
Doesn't
rest
matter.
of the
He's
race.
still going to be put on his last car.
Oscar has to be careful because one more ounce of damage and his championship is over. Far than Lance and Axe probably smiling at that race control message.
Definitely.
Probably.
They are joyous in their cars after that one. Maybe we could hear from Bubble, our rules analyst, as to the reasoning that Oscar is still on his last car despite it being a wall clip.
I didn't see it.
I got a clip.
Show it to me, man!
Green next time, by the way.
Got until the green flag to show it.
Doing it right now.
Agent JF is streaming. Alright, play. That was terrible. Alright.